Hi, my friends. I'm so glad that you can join me for another Bible story this Sunday. I'm curious if you've ever had someone comfort you, someone try to make you feel better when something bad had happened or when you were sad. Maybe you hurt yourself. Maybe you fell off your bike or your scooter or doing some other sport that you enjoy and you got hurt and someone tried to make you feel better or to take care of you. Or maybe your pet died or someone else that you really loved about died and that was really sad. But people who cared about you came around you and took care of you. Or maybe something you really wanted to do got canceled. That happened to me once. When I was about 12 years old, I had plans to go to a summer skating school, kind of a summer camp for figure skaters. And I had been the previous year and I loved it. It was great. I had to work really hard, but I had lots of fun. And so I was looking forward to going to this summer skating school again. But it got canceled. And I was so disappointed. I really wanted to go and now none of us could go. But people who cared about me came around me and tried to remind me of other things that I could do during the summer, or that maybe fall skating school would be even better for me than summer skating school. They tried to comfort me. We like to comfort each other when we're hurting, and Jesus comforted his disciples too. And I'd like to share a short story with you from the Gospel of John, where Jesus is trying to give some comfort to his disciples. Before Jesus died, he told the disciples that soon he was going to be going away. Jesus knew that something bad was going to happen to him. How could he not? People had been wanting to get rid of him for quite a while already. Some people didn't like his teachings and the way he was kind of turning things upside down, and people were angry at him. Jesus knew that. So he knew that something bad was going to happen, and he was preparing his disciples, but Jesus didn't want his disciples to worry that he was going to leave them all alone. So he sat down and he talked with them. He said to them, "Soon I'm going to go away, and you're not going to be able to come with me." That must have been really disappointing to the disciples. The disciples and Jesus were really close. But Jesus told them, "When I'm gone, you need to remember my commandments. Love each other the way that I have loved you. That's how people will know that you're my followers, even if I'm not around anymore. If you really love me, you will love each other. And when I go, you don't need to worry, because I'm going to ask God to give you another companion, another friend, who will be with you forever. And that friend is the Spirit of truth. And you'll know the Spirit deep inside your heart. And the Spirit will live with you, live in you and all around you, and you won't be alone. You see, I'm not going to leave you alone like orphans. The Spirit will come to you, and someday I will come to you again too. In a little while, this world won't see me anymore. I won't be alive here with you like all of you are alive, but you'll still see me in a way, because you'll see signs of me, signs of my love all around you. And when you see signs of my love, you will know that I am with God, and you are with me, and I am with you. We are all woven together. Jesus was a really good comforter. He knew just the right words to say to his disciples. He wanted them to know that he wasn't going to leave them alone, and he reminded them of what they needed to do once he was gone. Underneath this video, I put a link for a coloring sheet. It's from colorwithfuzzy.com. It's just a simple braid, and I really like this coloring sheet. And I thought what you could do is choose one color for you, one color for Jesus, and one color for God. And color each strand in those 3 different colors to remind you that God and Jesus and you, that you are all woven together. And I thought because the middle is all empty, you could use your imaginations and imagine what the Holy Spirit might look like. If you could see her, if you could see the Holy Spirit, what would she look like? And then color a picture of the Holy Spirit in the middle of the braid. And then God and Jesus and you and the Spirit be all together. And maybe if you're feeling sad or you need some comfort, you can look at that picture and remember that you are not alone. Jesus never leaves us alone. Before we go, I'd like to bless you. So if you're with someone else, you can take your palm and put it on their arm or shoulder. Or if you're by yourself, you could put your hand over your heart. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the love of God flow over and all around you and give you peace. I'll see you again next Sunday. Thanks for joining me.